Rob Senderoff, along with Kevin Zavo and Jalen Avery. Avery finished with 17 points tonight, 3 assists. Zavo had 12 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. We'll start off with opening comments from Coach.
Yeah, the first thing I want to say is thank you to Coach Tinkle for giving us the opportunity to play in a 2-for-1 against them. We'll go back there again next year. We call a lot of schools in the Power 5 teams to try to get them to do anything to get them in the building, and it's very rare that we get somebody to say yes. So I just want to make sure I start with that. So on to the game. Just, again, I thought our guys really, really competed at a high level, stuck together throughout the entire 40 minutes. And when we do that, you know, we have a good team. And tonight I think we showed that. We got to keep doing that. And tonight I couldn't be more proud to coach these guys. And I'm always proud to coach them, but tonight in particular, just how hard we fought and how together we stayed throughout the entire 40 minutes. So it was a great team win, and that's really it.
Questions to the players?
Jalen, first half, you hit your first 4 shots. What were you seeing out there in the first half that allowed you to have such a solid half?
My teammates, we've been practicing. Last game, we had a lot of turnovers because we felt like we were over dribbling. So we made that a focus this game. We focused on getting to the paint, driving and kicking. And a lot of times my players just set me up for wide open shots, driving and kicking, or the other guards going under the screen. So just believing in my shot.
Either one of you can answer this. When the game is being called as tight as it is, both ways, how do you adjust to that?
I feel like on our end it can be a positive because we can get to the bonus early in the half. It's good for us to get in the bonus early in the half because then we can be more aggressive, getting to the lane and trying to get to the foul line. And then on the other end, on defense end, we just have to play, as solid defense as we can. We can't control what the refs do. We just got to control what we can.
You guys, going to Oregon State last year was a pretty tough loss. How did it feel to win tonight to kind of get that taste out of your mouth?
It felt great. It felt great, just especially coming off a few losses. It felt great to get our confidence back, get this win before this little break, and then coach made sure to let us know that it was the first time we play a Power 5 team in about 50 years here at Kent State. So we took that seriously as well. Oregon State, credit to them, they're a very good team, but we came in tonight focused. We were able to get this win.
Jalen, it was kind of starting to get pretty close there down the stretch. Like you said, you wanted to step into a bigger leadership position this season. Like, how did you sort of keep the team focused during that time?
I kept preaching that we were going to win. I'm saying? I feel like you just have to speak things into existence. So anytime we were coming into the huddle, when we were breaking the huddle, I'm just saying win on 3. Just continue to, preach to our guys that, we're going to win this game.
Just talk about, being able to grind one out. I mean, finally, you have had several games that could have won either way type thing, and finally getting one, and especially against a team like this.
This is good for us. Especially before going into conference, this is good for us to have those kind of tests at the end of the game. Just to make sure, just to let us know that we can do this. We can finish games strong. We can come out with a victory. It's doable. And tonight we took a step in the right direction for sure.
The one segment when you broke out late in the second half, you had got 3 straight baskets inside, and you closed it up pretty good at the end, but for the longest time you weren't getting anything inside. Just talk about being able to do that. Jay Wall got a layup, Frederick got one inside, and Pippen got one inside, and that helped you guys, like I say, open it up and then cruise it out from there. How important was that, and how much can you keep doing that?
Yeah, like Jay said, that's one thing we emphasize on this week when we practice is, when we drive, if you got the layup, go for it, but if not, kick it out. But today, we was able to give it inside. Adonis did a great job. Danny did a great job as well. And we was able to, as soon as they spread out the defense, guys like Jay Walker was able to make plays and penetrate and finish at the rim, and that was great for us.
Any other questions for the guys? All right, thanks for
All right, fellas.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Coach, I think at one point you had all your big guys had 9 fouls and 11 points, and that's just not you guys. How tough is that though?
Well, they're a big physical team, right? And they have a really good post presence as well, and we fouled him out of the game. So, You know, I thought our front court guys battled and competed. You know, BJ's still hurt, so I couldn't play him much. But just in general, I thought they all competed and really, really worked hard. You know, Adonis had 7 rebounds. Danny, 4. You know, he hit a couple threes. He made a free throw that we needed to sort of end the game. AK had a big hook shot in the post late in the game. That was during that stretch where we stretched it out. You know, I just think the mentality was the biggest thing for us, and we just kept competing whether things were going well or weren't going well. I mean, again, we didn't shoot a great percentage from the field. We did have some turnovers late, but, you know, guys competed at a high level. And I think that for us, you know, Mitch, 7 rebounds. You know, I think for us, that's the key to our success is how hard we play. And tonight, you know, to me, that was as complete an effort as you can have. And then obviously some guys had to make big plays. I mean, Jalen Walker made a couple huge, you know, drive and finishes. He had a couple assists. He was the one that had the assist to AK. Zabo hit a big 3. You know, Danny made that free throw. Dez stepped up. I mean, we had a lot of guys step up, and that's what it takes to win. I mean, to win, you got to have everybody play at a high level. No, listen, I say this. I've said this to Jalen about 100 times. His shooting percentage is completely irrelevant. Anyone that judges him based on his shooting percentage is wrong, because he's going to take some shots that maybe somebody says, oh, that's not a good shot, or he misses shots that are good shots that he should make. To me, the key to his game, and tonight he had more assists than turnovers, 3 assists. He had 3 steals. He had a block shot. He had 5 rebounds. And he got to the line 14 times. I mean, you can't look at the shooting percentage. You can just look at the rest of the box score, and it's a complete effort. And that's what makes him a good player, is all of the other things in the stat line. And when he makes shots, he's even better. But it didn't matter tonight. Like tonight, he stayed confident. Guys stayed confident in him. He kept attacking. He was simple in his game, and he did all the other stuff to help us win. And you know, that's a credit to him and to the team, to the whole team, because, you know, when guys aren't making shots, sometimes they get frustrated. You need your teammates to pick you up, and I thought everybody did that at a really, really high level.
How key is it? It looks like you're trying to get something there with Frederick. How key
Yeah.
is it to get him?
Well, he's really active, and he's a smart player, you know, and he covers things up for other guys pretty well. So, you know, we needed to start big because they're bigger. BJ was hurt. Danny had been hurt, so he got an opportunity. I thought he played very, very well tonight. You know, again, his stat line isn't the greatest, but I thought his effort was really, really good. Early in the game, he was double team in the post, which we were trying to do to make it harder for Eubanks. He was 2 for 6 from the field with 3 turnovers, so we did a good job on him. I thought AK really helped Adonis with that, and at times he was guarding him. I thought he did a good job battling. So, you know, every guy is important, and AK today, I thought he took a huge step in the right direction for him and for us.
Are you not looking for him to score?
No, look, I mean,
I guess
yeah.
I asked that because he was such a prolific scorer.
Yeah,
And
to me, his greatest strength is his feel for the game, both defensively and offensively. So I think he's, you know, going to score when the opportunities are there. And he only got 1 shot, but got 3 offensive rebounds, kept some balls alive. There's a couple times he had a turnover early in the second half where, you know, it's a play drawn up for him to make the play because he has a good feel. And, you know, they just got a deflection and stole it. But I thought he played very, very hard and really, really helped us here today, as did everybody. But he certainly helped us. They're a big front line, and we were even with them on the glass.
Coach, you guys had a lot of foul trouble tonight. What sort of adjustments do you have to make?
That's something we got to get better with. You know, tonight was a physical game. They had a couple guys foul out. We had a couple guys foul out. But we have to be smarter with our fouls in terms of, you know, I'm just thinking in particular, like, you know, we had a foul. Mitch, when he fouled out, it was 90 feet from the basket. when Adonis fouled out, a guy was trying to post up in the middle of the lane. Some of that's experience, and some of that's just, being smart about your play. Danny had an over the back on a free throw. Like, those are things that we can clean up and get better at, as we watch film and learn from it, and things we got to get better at. But again, we're competing hard tonight, and that's, to me, the biggest key.
Coming in, I mean, you guys have lost 3, obviously.
Yeah.
They were hot.
Yeah.
You coming in, you're like kind of wondering maybe this isn't the greatest time to play a team like this, but now that you beat them, how huge is that?
Listen, I don't know. When was the last time a Power 5 school's come here? I think it's been 50 years.
No. It was,
It depends on,
'08.
it depends on how you feel.
Well, not in
It was South Florida in,
When they were Big East.
I got
when
you.
they were Big East.
All right. Well, listen, I'm not counting them. Last time a Pac-12 school's come.
Never.
Never. Okay, good. So,
1978.
78.
We had Illinois here.
Great. We had Illinois here. Okay. So, it's been a long time since we've had a Power 5.
And Rutgers.
Yeah, those are in the NIT. Yeah. I got you.
Regular season,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's been a long time. And to me, to get that opportunity, that's rare. So I thought our guys stepped up. I should say this too, and I should have said this at the jump. I thought the crowd here was great. The community, again, we've struggled a little bit this year. The community was great. I thought the crowd was loud. I thought they impacted us and helped give us energy. I thought they were great, and I really appreciate everybody coming out because it is Christmas time. There's no students here, and we haven't played that great of late. So it's good to see that people are here to support our team, and I thought they had a huge impact in the game, and it really helped us. So just the overall, I mean, tonight was a good night for our team and our program. This is not, you can't take it for granted when you beat a Power 5 team. That just doesn't happen I think there's been one other Max team. I think Ball State beat Notre Dame. Kent State beat Oregon State. That's it for the league so far. So, and we have a good league. It's just hard to do. These guys, they're in the Pac-12, right? I mean, they're a good team. They're 8-4 with 6 straight wins. This is a good win for our program, and not just this team. It's a good win for the Kent State basketball program. Last year we beat Texas at Texas. This year we beat Oregon State at Oregon State. That doesn't happen often in this league. Go through it. Go check the other schools in the conference and see how many of them in back-to-back years have beaten Power 5 teams. It doesn't happen. So for our team, and it doesn't, 78's the last time. If you want to count South Florida, that's great. The Big East isn't the Power 5. That's the Power 6, the Big East, right? Okay. So it hasn't happened in forever, right? It really hasn't. So it is a really big win for our team and for our program. And I think for Kent State, the community, and the Kent community, this is a big deal.
West Virginia and Nebraska won back-to-back years.
Yeah, those were on the road.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
those were my
back-to-back.
my first 2 years. We beat West Virginia, we beat Nebraska at Nebraska, we beat Texas at Texas, we beat Oregon State here in the time that I've been coaching here in 7 years.
4 Power 5 wins.
Yeah, 4 of them. So again, you don't get many opportunities, okay? And you don't get opportunities at home ever, barely. In the whole league, this is the only Power 5 school I think that's coming to a school in our conference. And again, I got to give Coach Tinkle credit because they don't want to do that because it's hard to win on the road. I mean, it's hard to win on the road. So, I'm sure today he's not happy, obviously, but, it's not easy. No, I call 70 schools a year, 50 schools a year trying to get somebody to do this. They're the only people that were willing to. And again, I appreciate that. Again, I'm sure he's upset that they lost, and I would be too, but he gave our program an opportunity that very few other schools would do. So I appreciate it, and I'm thankful to him and to their team for giving us this opportunity. And then our guys had to seize on it, and they did. And I credit our guys, I credit the fans who did a great job, and everybody for supporting us when we haven't played as well as we're used to playing here at Kent.
Anything else, Coach?
Great. Thank you, guys. Happy holidays to everybody, too. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.